Welcome to G&G Productions live and free coverage of high school basketball. Let's tip off the excitement. It's time for high school basketball with G&G Productions.
Happy Saturday morning and welcome to Taylor County High School as there's no rest for the weary. You know, when you start a basketball season, you get ready to set the schedule up. Let's do Friday. Let's go ahead and turn around and do Saturday too. So welcome to Taylor County High School, Campbellsville, Kentucky, and Clem Haskins Court in the Citizens Arena Gym on the campus of Taylor County High School for some basketball action. We've got the Clem Haskins tournament going on this morning. John Graves, Jamie Murphy, moving some things around today. We're going to do things a little different. And, when you look down this roster, Jamie, pretty good basketball set up early in the season.
There is a lot of optimism around this Thomas Nelson Generals program under the second year of May Stallworth. Lost some offensive production from last year, but I'm confident in the coach. He's been around the fifth region a time or two to get Thomas Nelson back on track. And then, of course, their opponent, Bullitt East, lost a ton of players from last year. 6 of their top 7 scorers graduated, so they're looking to get things on track themselves.
Well, and Thomas Nelson, this is a get-right game, right? You got a team coming in from the 6th region that has lost some kids, and let's spread the state out. You play a lot of 5th region teams, and that's what you're looking at today. Thomas Nelson made a great run there toward the end of the year as they were getting into the season, and, man, there was some quality basketball games in that 19th district tournament.
Yeah, they played Bardstown in the semifinals to a 4-point game, and we know how good Bardstown was last year. So Thomas Nelson had a ton of momentum to end last year, and I look for them to bring that into the first half of this season and beyond.
The third person on our crew today, we can't do it without him. We won't do it without him.
Of course not.
We probably could, but we're not going to. Hal B is down on the floor. Hal, what does that court look like down there today?
Yeah, you know, you definitely could do it because it's good for me to have a little break every now and then. Good to catch you two guys calling the game. Doing some stuff down on the floor here. We're going to bring you some of the coaches pregame in just a moment. I wanted to make sure to show you this court. It's beautiful court down here. But, of course, we talk about Clem Haskins. It just being called the Clem Haskins Court. Of course, those of you that follow basketball in any type of way know when you hear the name Clem Haskins, you know about his tradition here in Taylor County playing high school ball, taking Taylor County to a Sweet 16. Also, his tenure at Western Kentucky University, his tenure as head coach for the Minnesota Gophers. If you talk to anyone in Campbellsville and Taylor County, they'll tell you Clem Haskins is a gentleman. And I tell you what, such an honor to have a court named after him and a tournament that they're going to have all day today here at this beautiful gymnasium at Taylor County High School. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Hal. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to start digging into this game. We're only 24 minutes away, and we're going to tip this thing off. So, All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
All-American Plumbing takes pride in delivering top-notch plumbing services to our clients. Our commitment is excellence and customer satisfaction, which has helped All-American Plumbing build a solid reputation over the years. Trust us with all your sink, tub, and shower needs. Water heater installation and replacement, water line installation and repair. All-American Plumbing offers reliable service, and you can trust us. If you're looking for a top-quality new construction or custom home plumbing service, contact Brian Gray. All-American Plumbing, serving Central Kentucky.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
We make your pizza with our authentic recipe.
Ooh, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Hand stretch the dough and it's made fresh daily.
Ooh, Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza.
I'm ready for a Snappy Tomato Pizza right now. 111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888 or order online at snappytomato.com.
Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
Back here at Taylor County High School, John Graves and Jamie Murphy, we're going to have the call for you today. And down on the floor, Hal's already done a fabulous job of rounding up his first coach's interview. May Stallworth, second year at Thomas Nelson. Take it away, Hal.
You would think I'd be John Graves down here the way we round them up and bring them all over here and give them a big hug and say glad to see you. But anyway, glad to change some roles today with G&G, and I always like talking to this guy. May Stallworth just had a great career in high school and college, and now in his coaching career. Found a home here with Thomas Nelson, and boy, after last year, I mean, what a year you had last year. Reflect on that a little bit for me.
You know, we keep dwelling in that year, and a lot of the times you got to understand that our kids left that game feeling like they won. And that was the biggest thing of changing their mindset from the years of past of just believing they could win, you know, and that was the belief that they had in them. And I think our seniors left where you hanging out all the line, when you give it everything you got, and when you finish, you know you gave it everything you got. And that's what our kids did. They believed they could win the game. They believed they had it left all on the line for the Thomas Nelson Generals. And my seniors that I had last year, Cole Gurley, Gavin Morgan, Cade, all those guys, I mean, you got to understand, those guys left it every day for me on the practice floor. And I just, you know, when you have a group like that, you miss them, you know what I mean? You wish you had one more time with them. And I keep telling these guys, and my seniors this year, never leave and say, what if? Never leave doubt. Never leave if we would have done this, or if I would have listened to this. You know what I mean? So, again, with what we're doing in year 2, I love where we're at. I love being a part of this group, this school. The school system in Nelson County, so it's been going great.
And I can appreciate that, but, you know, I do think it takes a coach to be able to help motivate, to give them the confidence, to give them the skills. So I congratulate you and your staff on that.
Yeah, I think I have a great staff, and Coach Madeline, and you got Coach Chase Childress, who's been around it a long time. You understand he's a product of his dad over there, Paul Childress at LaRue County. So he's been helping out a lot, and then we got an extra guy on our staff now with Braden Smith, who's the all-time leading scorer at Thomas Nelson. So we're circling things in the right direction. I believe that we have a group that believes in each other, and you got to understand, like, I'm hard on these guys every single day, and the fact that how they respond to me and how they embrace the grind and the work ethic of it all is what's a blessing.
Well, let's talk about this year's General Ball Club. Kind of give me a nickel tour.
You got to understand, I have a group last year in that district tournament. I think you remember Hunter Mattingly, who's a senior now, Cutter Boone, Carter Hamilton, who all were my leading scorers in those games. They played well, and then now they're returning for their senior year. I have 6 seniors on this group that I think who've been through this program, I think all 4 years now, who know what it means and know what it means to be a part of a special group, and seeing what it takes to get to the mountaintop as far as that district tournament, get into the region tournament. So I believe in this group. You got an addition of our junior and Tyler Bartley, a nice sophomore class, another junior, and Cole Brady, who's another guy who's going to step up for me. So you got to understand, this group here is ready. I think they seen what happened last year when they believe in each other and work hard, and I'm excited to see what happens.
First game came up a little bit short. That was a tough nail-biter to lose. Talk about your loss to Garrett County.
Going into the game, I didn't know much about, obviously, the first game. Get much scrimmages to see these guys. And going into it, I didn't know their size. And then we walked up in that game, I was like, my goodness, they're big. You know what I mean? And so it was a great test for us and a great look for us to see how it goes against that type of size and the things they did against us, offensively and defensively. We don't get to see so much in our region, in our district. So it was a good test for us. I think, towards the end of the game, we could have done some things. I could have done some things different to change that outcome in that game. So as much as I'm hard on the kids, I'm hard on myself. So I think we dropped that one, and I think, going into this game here, I think my kids are hungry, eager to try to get this first win.
Yeah, Bullitt East, let's talk about them. What do you know about them? They come off of a loss last night, but again, a type of tournament like this gives you a chance to work on some things, but also see some talent that you won't see the rest of the year.
Yeah, going into it, Bullitt East has always been a historically good program. I've coached a couple kids from that program over the years in my AAU days, and I know what they bring to the table. I know they bring here a young group, but a talented group. They've suffered the last 2 losses here, playing, I think it's their 3rd game in 3 days. So I know it's going to be a tough out for them, but I know they're hungry to get a win as well. So look for a great test and look for a great competition today.
All right, Coach, good luck. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Hal. Thomas Nelson, did you expect anything different out of his comments?
Nothing. It sounds exactly like the optimism I've heard about all offseason with this program. I think, at 1 point loss on the road, they got out-rebounded 28-18. So I think that's probably the key thing to watch tonight. Right. Big Hunter Mattingly only had 3 rebounds the last contest.
He's got to have more than that.
A little bit more out of that with the size advantage he has, and looking at the Bullitt East squad on the court right now, they definitely have that advantage.
Right.
So I look for them to take advantage of that tonight.
So, All right, we're going to take a break. More of your Snappy Tomato pregame show. All of it is part of the All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball, and it's all hold on, what? G&G Production?
There you go.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com.
Early morning drive this morning for all of us, and especially when you come from Mount Washington to drive down to Taylor County. What's the best way to get from Mount Washington to Taylor County? There's no good way to get
Not
here.
a great way, I don't think, to get from there to here.
I bet they come through the old spring for the old 40069 this morning.
At least it's an early tip-off, so a little less traffic to fight going down Bardstown Road. And
that's
those
exactly
areas.
right. Jason Couch is the head coach for the Bullitt East Chargers out of Mount Washington, and Hal Goods got him down on the floor.
Sure do, John. Coach Couch has been there for 10 years. You know, talk a little bit about your Chargers. Lost a lot from last year, but what are you bringing in today?
Well, we sure did. You know, we had a really fine team last year and won a lot of good games and played a lot of tough fifth region teams, you know. So we know a little bit about the area down here. But, yeah, we've got our best player coming back, Connor Sennett. He's our leading scorer coming back, and he's an excellent three-point shooter. But what he's done for us this year already is, you know, he's done a much better job putting the ball on the floor and making decisions for us that way. So, you know, we had 22 last night in our loss at Central Hardin, and, you know, everything's got to go through him. We got two guards that played some sparingly last year for us, Drake Mefford and Clay Reynolds, and both of those guys, you know, they're great defenders. They do a good job of setting our defense, and you know, they both struggled to shoot the ball so far early in the year. We had a great summer with them and played well, and I just think it's a little bit just trying to get you know, that pressure of being the guy, not just a guy coming off the bench,
right,
but a guy that we need every night in and out. So I really feel like, you know, we just probably a little growing pains to start, but I feel like we'll be ready and hopefully we place a good ball game today.
Well, and yeah, you want to do these type of games early. You're in a tough region down there in Region 6. Talk about that.
Well, it is, you know, and, you know, us three Bullitt schools, we're the only schools outside of Jefferson County that are in one of the Jefferson County regions, and so it makes it tough, and, you know, you got to find a way to navigate I'll say just kind of the way things are run around the Jefferson County area. Right. So, you know, our guys, we've done a pretty good job of being competitive in the region and being able to play good teams and playing tough. And so, but when you come down here, you go on the road, you know, it's a neutral site game, but you're playing a fifth region team in a fifth region gym. And just like you said, these are good games to play early on, just kind of see where you're at and try to make some improvement.
Talk about Thomas Nelson for me. What do you know about
Well,
him?
I tell you what, they've got two outstanding guards, and they big hit inside. You know, we don't have anybody that can guard him, so we really feel like they do a great job in their half-court stuff. They guard you great half-court defensively. They run their stuff to perfection. So what we've got, of course, Mays always has done a great job, and, you know, he's got them ready. We've got to make it more of a full-court game. You know, we got to make it go faster, make them run up and down the floor, and try to get them out of their patterns. If we can kind of get them out of that, that'll give us a chance to win the game.
All right, Coach, good luck.
Appreciate it.
Back up to you guys.
Appreciate it, Hal. The Chargers, they want to go fast, Jamie.
Absolutely. That's a great game plan against Thomas Nelson. They're kind of a slow, methodical team on offense. They're an efficient offense. They'll shoot close to 50% from the field in the game, but they have, you know, long possessions, so that kind of limits the amount of points they put up per game.
And they're going to need to tune that in because next year in high school basketball in Kentucky, we're getting a shot clock.
Thank goodness. I'm a proponent of the shot clock for a long time in high
And I'll
school.
tell you, I'm a big fan of the shot clock. I did it in college when we were at St. Catherine, but the problem is and you've been around high school sports, now we got to find somebody else to sit at that table
another
to
job.
run the shot clock. So if you want to get involved in high school sports, go to your local high school, tell them I'll run the shot clock. More of the Snappy Tomato Pre-Game show is upcoming. We're about 18 minutes from tip-off. All of it is proud sponsor of All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares about your family? Welcome to Bowen Dental in Springfield, where Dr. Katie Bowen is committed to exceptional care for the whole family. Stop by Bowen Dental's new location at 79 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. Bowen Dental, well, they're here to keep your family's smiles healthy and bright. Trust your family's dental care to a practice that feels like home. Bowen Dental in Springfield.
In a perfect world, you'd know exactly what you want to do with your life, and you'd have the time, money, and connections to make it happen. But in the real world, it's not always so easy. ECTC's Springfield campus is here to help. Get on the fast track to a high-demand career like electrical technology or industrial maintenance, or start with general education courses. ECTC is close to home with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Ready to get started? Visit elizabethtown.kctcs.edu or call 859-336-1361.
Caring creates healthier lives and healthier communities. And when it comes to healthcare, you can count on us. We have the expertise to care for you right here at home, whenever you need us. From delivering newborns to performing surgeries, annual screenings to emergency care, you can count on us to provide compassionate, high-quality healthcare to you and your family. From the routine to the unforeseen. Count on us.
Opening an account is easy at Farmers National Bank. We're here to help you get started.
With options like secure checking, student checking, and even senior checking, we can help you find the account that best fits your current needs. Farmers National Bank. Local, friendly, ready to serve you.
Member FDIC.
Attention Springfield residents! Springfield Water and Sewer wants to make sure you never miss an important update. If your phone number is current with us, we can send reminder texts or phone calls about your phone bill. But we can't reach you if we don't have the current number. Keeping your phone number up to date is also vital for alerts about unusually high water usage or boil water advisories. Don't wait, make sure we have your current phone number today. In Springfield, call us at 859-336-5454. Springfield Water and Sewage, serving you better every drop of the way.
Juggling careers, families, and dreams? Lance Taylor, State Farm Agent, is here to simplify your life. Whether it's protecting your car, your home, or even your side hustle, he will tailor coverage that fits your busy lifestyle. Need advice on renter's insurance, life insurance, or saving for the future? Lance and his team are ready to guide you every step of the way. Take control with confidence. Connect with Lance Taylor today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here at Taylor County High School, John Graves, Jamie Murphy. Everybody knows who I am at this point. Everybody knows your voice. You come in and did some football with us, but going to be much more active in basketball. So for those that are kind of new to you, give us a rundown of what you've done in your career.
About since 2011, been covering 5th Region, mainly 19th District, Bardstown, Thomas Nelson, Bethlehem, and Thomas Nelson on the radio, and now my ugly mug's on some video streaming. So
now you did some video streaming when you were at Western, correct?
I did, yeah. Just produced the Jeff Brom Coach's Corner show, and Coach Brom was down there at Western. Did a ton of behind-the-scenes work there with the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network.
What's the transition been coming over to the video side of things? A lot more gear, a lot more setup, a lot more clothes.
A lot more clothes, yeah. Good stuff here, courtesy of our friends at
SMC.
I know how to plug a product.
He knows how to plug the product. How's it been, the transition? Have you enjoyed what we're doing over on this?
It's been amazing. I'm just in awe every time I go back and watch it replay, just how quality it looks. I mean, it looks like a big-time show, and it is certainly a big-time show. So.
And we're adding in more every year. As we get into basketball, we're using today as, we're going to move some spots around. That's why you see me up here. Jamie and I are going to call this one. We've got another talent that we're bringing in for the second game today, Jason Clark, who was a longtime Bethlehem Eagles basketball coach at Nelson County. He's going to come back. He's going to come on with us this year and kind of fill in some games and just give us some more variety. So today's that day that we're going to kind of do that. We got a busy schedule the next 10 days, I think, and then we get to retool, and then when we get into January, it's going to be a full slate.
Pure chaos from January through
March.
It
is always pure chaos. Yeah. So let's take a look at our broadcast schedule, and as up to as always, the games are subject to change as we get through. But you get into this first part. Of course, we're at the Clem Haskins Classic today, covering 2 games today. We're going to do this game, and then at 2:30 we will have the Central Hardin Bardstown game. That's going to be a 5th region. That game could have some implications into March. I expect those 2 teams could very well be playing over at Central Hardin and Greene County this year. So, and then back Tuesday night, Bethlehem, who played very well last night against Nelson County and Washington County. Be our first look at Washington County. Then we will have Thomas Nelson at Bethlehem next Friday night. Then we're going to do some weird stuff. We're going to go back-to-back again. I know everybody in our broadcast trailer is like, come on, John. Adair County, it's a boys-only game. We don't do very many of those, but it's our opportunity to take a look at Darren Breeze as he runs it back this year. And then we'll close out our 2025 basketball schedule with Bardstown and Washington County. Jamie, and just know, anytime we're on together, I'll put you on the spot a lot. What games are you looking at there? I see 3 that I'm like, okay, I see 4 that I really want to see.
Well, Adair County and Thomas Nelson stands out. And there's a reason you picked that one, because Adair County is an absolute show to watch. And that's going to be a lot of fun to see them match up against, I think, kind of a dark horse in the 19th District in this Thomas Nelson team. Then, of course, Bardstown, Washington County, things got kind of dicey and interesting last year when those 2 teams met at Washington County. So it'll be fun to watch those 2 get back together as we head into the holiday break.
It's a full schedule of basketball, and as we did last year, we will cover the entire 19th District tournament that will be hosted at Nelson County High School. And then we're going to do something a little different. We're covering the boys and the girls, but we're going to do it from 2 different gyms. So the mileage will be racked up on some vehicles as Central Hardin hosts the boys, and I think Greene County hosts the girls tournament this year, so we'll be back and forth first couple weeks of March, bringing you all the action, and we all do it live and free. We're going to take a break. Jamie and I, we've had the coaches' comments, and then Jamie and I, we're going to dig in, and we're going to take a look at this game in our next block. So, Snappy Tomato Pre-Game Show, All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Injured in a car crash? Don't face the insurance companies alone. Time is critical. Zach Chesser is a personal injury attorney specializing in motor vehicle collisions who will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. You pay nothing unless we win your case. That's right. You don't pay a dime unless we win. No recovery, no fee. Call Zach directly at 859-899-8821 for a free consultation. Offices, Lexington, Kentucky. This is an advertisement.
Parkview Home Center. For over 20 years, your team at Parkview has proudly served our customers and community. We are your local, independent source of quality building materials, from lumber, hardware, plumbing, electrical, PPG paint, and more. Professionals, handymen, and do-it-yourselfers welcome. Any project of any size, our team stands ready to assist. Located at 1109 Lincoln Park Road, Parkview Home Center. Home supplies from your hometown people.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
At Boone's Butcher Shop, we have over 3,000 square feet of retail space full of a large variety of fresh meats, cheeses, deli products, frozen foods, seasoning, and much more. Our preservative-free fresh meats provide a healthy peace of mind and a difference you can taste. Stop in and shop at Boone's Butcher Shop, 100 Old Bloomfield Pike, Bardstown, Kentucky.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Injured in an accident? The insurance company's being unreasonable? Call us at Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. You deserve individualized attention. Our attorneys are prepared to vigorously advocate for you with compassion. Being located right here in the heart of Central Kentucky, you don't have to travel to the big city to receive superior results. To us, you're more than just a number. At Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, McCain, you are part of our community.
This is an advertisement.
Well, happy Saturday morning to you. Quick turnaround games as we were at Nelson County last night for the Nelson County Bethlehem game, and then rock over here to Taylor County this morning, all in an effort to bring you all more live and free. So, Jamie, take a look. Let's walk through this Bullitt East Chargers team out of this 23rd district, out of the 6th region.
Yeah, first look I've had at them in quite some time, coverage-wise, but going back and looking, they lost 6 of their top 7 scorers from last year, so they're trying to regroup offensively. Their identity was defense last year, though, 2nd in the 6th region in points per game allowed at 56 points per game. So I expect them to kind of lean on that defense and just try to find enough points to get by as the season goes on.
And it's tough, when you've got to replace multiple scorers. I mean, it's tough, and we don't want to call it a rebuild because high school basketball is kind of like college. You kind of reload, but you've got to take the kids that you've got, and you've just got to find the pieces and put something together.
Yeah, and Bullitt East is in a tough spot right there in Mount Washington. Like Coach was saying in the pregame, you're dealing with those 6 region teams out of Louisville and Jefferson County, and you might get some players plucked here and there as well, too. So it's hard to get players to come to Bullitt East as opposed to keeping them from going and leaving Bullitt East to those Louisville schools.
And historically, Bullitt East is a football school. I mean, you look, I think in the last couple of years, they played for a state championship if they've not won a state championship. So, that's an aspect to it, too. Can you pull a couple of football kids that can play basketball? And just got to get kids, and you want to get them locally. But to be a successful coach in high school anymore, you've got to make sure you get the talent in. Thomas Nelson, we know a little bit more about them. They've been a good friend of our program. And, of course, May Stallworth does a wonderful job, and he's done a wonderful job everywhere he's been, including this gym.
Absolutely. He wins and wins a lot wherever he ends up landing at. And I think Thomas Nelson hit an absolute grand slam when they hired him 2 seasons back. And speaking of defense, their identity was defense last year, 5th in the 5th region in points allowed per game at 56 points per game allowed, just like Bullitt East was a year ago.
And that's what it takes. Defense wins championships. I've heard that old adage for several years, and I'm going to stay with it, especially early on in the year. That's what it takes. So.
And defense travels, too.
It does.
Sometimes your high-powered offense will have an off day. Typically, when you're a really good defensive team, a defensive program, it's always going to come with you, no matter where the game's played at.
Well, and that's where you get your effort, right? Defense leaves offense, so if you've got those pieces and you can get some stops when you need them, the ball will go into the hoop. These kids are in the gym enough. They know how to score. They always know how to defend. And if you've got that defensive mindset set, it's very easy to transition that over to offense. So we're going to take one of our final breaks of the Snappy Tomato Pre-Game show. When we come back, we'll be pretty close to tip-off time here at Taylor County High School. Let's see. What am I getting ready to say? I'm not awake yet. All-American plumbing coverage of high school basketball is at G&G Productions.
Need a ride? Cat's Transportation is here for you. Serving Marion, Nelson, Breckenridge, LaRue, and Grayson counties, we offer general public transportation for all ages, any income, and individuals with disabilities. We provide handicap-accessible, door-to-door service, helping our elderly and anyone facing transportation challenges. Wherever you need to go, Cat's gets you there. Cat's Transportation, meeting all your transportation needs.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
You work hard your entire career. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help you finish strong and get across the finish line.
We have access to all types of investments. We have the tools and strategies that we need to help make your goals become reality.
And we will work in your best interest to help you succeed.
Come see us here at Thoroughbred and we can help do the hard work for you.
Looking for top-notch HVAC services in Springfield, Kentucky? Well, look no further than Smith's Contracting, LLC. For over 20 years, Wesley and Abby Smith have built a reputation for excellence with honesty, integrity, and unmatched service. From AC installation and furnace setup to HVAC repair and cleaning, we've got you covered. Smith's Contracting, where our values keep you comfortable. Call us today at 859-336-5200 or 866-351-0112.
Central Kentucky Head Start offers the best preschool experience for children as they prepare for kindergarten. Head Start services include nutritious meals and snacks, mental health, behavioral health, occupational therapy, and speech therapy service for children, all at no cost to families. Head Start believes that families are the first teachers for our children, and we will work with you to help your child have a wonderful, holistic preschool experience. We are accepting applications for new students. Visit our website to give your child the Head Start your child deserves.
For over 100 years, Conway Heaton in Bardstown has been more than a Ford dealership. We've been part of your family story. From your grandfather's first truck to your family's latest SUV, we've been there for you every mile. Still family owned since 1919, we offer the same trust, service, and commitment through 4 generations. Because when a dealership treats you like family, you keep coming back. Conway Heaton Ford, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Back here at Taylor County High School for an early Saturday morning game. We're sitting right beside the camera here, a little farther off the floor than normally, but my eyes can hold up to it, I think, today. This is part of the Clem Haskins tournament. We opened the broadcast up. Clem Haskins played here at Taylor County, took them to a Sweet 16, went down to Western. Very successful coach there. One of 2 coaches, the original OG with Kentucky connections that went to Minnesota. He was at Minnesota for several years. Who was the other guy that had Kentucky connections that coached at Minnesota? Do you know?
That coached at Minnesota. My guess will go Richard Patino, but I'm not sure if it's quite a Kentucky connection.
You know what? I'll give you that one because so there's 3. The other one would have been Tubby Smith. Tubby was there after he left University of Kentucky. I think he went to Texas Tech and then he went to Minnesota and then Texas Tech. So. A lot of basketball around the nation comes through Kentucky. So we're about a minute from tip-off. Referees today are Alex Williams, Reese Grubbs, Bradley Medley I see down there.
Same crew we had last night for our doubleheader, yeah. So not much rest for the officials either.
No, tis the season. So.
And this is an excellent officiating crew, too. These guys were solid all year last year.
If I've got Hal listening and we can get a live mic, we'll do the starting lineups brought to you by the River of Life Community Church. And we're just about set to go here. Jamie, what do you expect? Expect a good game. Both teams played last night, so good to be 16, 17, 18 years old, right?
It is, yes, because it's the 3rd game in 3 days for Bullitt East. So we'll have to watch. They said they want to get out and run. We'll see how much they want to do that once the game gets started. That's a lot of minutes. 3 straight days of basketball to start off the season. So we'll see how their conditioning is early and often today. I expect a 1-score game to come down to the buzzer. Both teams play so many limited possessions on offense. They play such great defense. I think we've got a really, really close game and a great game on our hands here today.
We'll send it down to the floor for starting lineups.
2025 Clem Haskins Classic. Let's get to the starting lineups. First for the visitors on the scoreboard. From the 23rd District and the 6th Region with a record of 0-2, Bullitt East Chargers. At guard number 1, Drake Mifford. At guard number 4, Clay Reynolds. At forward number 5, Connor Stennett. At forward number 20, Sam Bates. At forward number 32, Aiden Boyer. Bullitt East is coached by Jason Couch. Now for the home team on the scoreboard from the 19th District and the 5th Region with a record of 0-1, Thomas Nelson Generals. At guard number 1, Tyler Bartley. At guard number 2, Cutler Boone. At forward number 10, Trenton Johnson. At guard number 35, Carter Hamilton. And at center, number 55, Hunter Mattingly. Thomas Nelson is coached by Mays Stallworth.
Starting lineups brought to you by River of Life Community Church. Highway 555 in Springfield. You got services 8:30, 10:30, and 10:30 services live and free on Facebook. Thomas Nelson in the home white. Navy blue numbers. Generals across the chest. Bullitt East. Bullitt East up top, white numbers, red jerseys. Look at a Charger head off the top. Let's tip it up. Reese Grubbs. Thomas Nelson takes control early. Bullitt East takes control early. Good ball movement early. Shot in the corner, 3 on the way. No good by Stinnett. Rebound. Thomas Nelson. Tyler Bartley, a journeyman in the 5th region. But he's at home at Thomas Nelson. Quick shot out in the corner, no good. And we're headed the other way. Strong to the basket. Good defense by Hunter Mattingly. 3 up on the way by Bates. You can write that one down.
Thomas Nelson in an early 2-3 zone. That's going to invite Bullitt East to shoot some threes, and they can get hot from beyond the arc.
Thomas Nelson able to break the three-point or full-court press. Shot over the corner. Trenton Johnson, no good. Rebounded, but Tyler Bartley keeps his hands and head toward the ball, able to get a steal and put it up for 2 points. 3-2 your score. Your Sell with Hell scoreboard. Little trap in the corner. Bullitt East able to deal with it. Dump down, up, in traffic. Probably a lot of contact, no charge. But we're going to get a foul on this one. It's going to go against Hunter Mattingly. It's going to be his first.
Actually, they tagged Johnson for that
Oh,
one.
did they?
Yep.
See, that's why I need to wait.
Could have gone either way. A lot of general bodies in the area.
First one up and good. At the line, Samuel Bates. He's got all 4 points for Bullitt East. Next one up, no problem.
So far, Bullitt East handling that zone look by Thomas Nelson, doing a good job of getting some open threes and getting the ball inside the paint there in that last possession.
Tyler Bartley, your primary ball handler for Thomas Nelson. Good trail, good tie up, and fight for it on the floor. And Tyler Bartley kind of had his hand on the ball and was sliding for it as he was going out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. Thomas Nelson. Scrappy little Charger basketball team for Bullitt East.
It is. Both teams diving on the floor for the ball there.
I like seeing that early in the year.
You do. Saw a lot of it last night, too. A lot of energy so far early in the year.
Ball movement outside. Good recovery by Hamilton down in the corner. And a turnover on an errant pass. Tyler Bartley up and in to make it a 5-4 Bullitt East lead. Just under 6 to go. Early in the morning, early in the game.
Some brunch and basketball.
Good dump down. I think that shot was affected by Mattingly. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Trenton Johnson. Carter Hamilton brings it up. He's a very capable ball handler. Double team, looks down to Johnson, up and in. That's worthy of an instant replay, is it not?
I agree. Let's take a look.
Top of your screen's the replay. Live action in the bottom.
Good court vision there by Hamilton to find the open guy down there on the block. 2 points puts the Generals ahead.
Up, no good. That last shot by Bates. Thomas Nelson looking to run. Hamilton drives down. Little reverse spin, no good. Rebound the other way.
Good clean look though.
Oh, good pass. Not able to finish.
Good job by Hamilton not to foul. Let the guy go by him. He got beat.
Rebound moves around. Mattingly, if you get it to him in point blank range, he's going to make it. Timeout on the floor. Thomas Nelson will do the same. 8-5 is your score. Back in a moment on G&G Productions.
Here's a question. How can something like floor mats help improve your business? How can this give your employees more confidence to do that? How can safety glasses make your company more productive? And how can the way you look change the way customers see you? For over 1 million companies, the answer is simple. Cintas. So to help keep your business well-equipped, clean, and looking its best, get Cintas. And get ready for the workday.
Back here at Taylor County High School, quick timeout by Thomas Nelson, 30-second timeout. 4:39 to go, 8-5. Nelson's able to, my math is mathing, they were able to run off 6 straight here.
I think you're right, 6-0 run there from the Generals.
Not a deep bench with Bullitt East. A little surprised they're doing so much pressing this early.
Yeah, I thought maybe the roster on KHSAA is a little misleading in terms of the depth, being a 6th region school with pretty good attendance numbers, but a very low turnout looks like for basketball this year.
I mean, they're a 6A school.
Okay. Tons of bodies around there.
That 23rd district, Southern, is the only Jefferson County school in that. Great baseball district. Hamilton, little side step, left hand, probably an ill-advised shot. Rebounded, goes to Bullitt East, and they're able to find the gap. A little haphazard defense. Thomas Nelson's got to get back. Full court, man-to-man. Skip pass over to Bartley. Little hezzy move up top. And a turnover. Too many things going. Not the execution you want coming out of a timeout.
Yep, that's 2 turnovers for Thomas Nelson. 2 turnovers so far in this game from Bullitt East, just under halfway through the first quarter. 8-7, Generals out in front on a 6-1 run.
Little man-to-man defense coming in for Thomas Nelson. We got a foul.
It's like a second foul on Trenton Johnson for the Generals.
That hurts. It's too early in the season, too early in the game to be picking up 2 fouls. Checking in for Thomas Nelson is going to be Lincoln Settles. And Trenton Johnson, with those 2 fouls, he may not get back out till halftime. Long pass over. Thomas Nelson's kind of moved over into a man-to-man. Good cut, up and in. That basket's going to be scored by Clay Reynolds. Foul's going to be on number 35.
First on Carter Hamilton, third on the Generals, and a chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way for Bullitt East.
Of course, we've got these dumb rules that we've gone to in high school that, no 1-and-1s anymore.
Yeah, the rule still doesn't make much sense to me, but
it will when we do it in college for the boys. NCAA
bad pass.
Boys are the only one that don't do that rule. Run out, no good. Rebound put back, and that's going to be by Connor Stinnett, who Coach talked about pregame. Now you've had a run by the Chargers. And this is where you miss Hunter Mattingly, just that presence down low. Much smaller lineup without him in.
Yeah, but he's a big-time mismatch. You'd like to see Thomas Nelson try to exploit that. Not a lot of height and size for this Bullitt East team.
Stinnett back to the basket. He was guarded, and again, now you're seeing a 7-8 point run, 8.80 run by Bullitt East. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded. Tyler Bartley will take a shot at it. Short. Stinnett with the rebound. Bullitt East looking to run again. Triples into no man's land. Long 3-point basket that draws nothing but the out-of-bounds line.
And flat-footed jump shot there from Stinnett. Had back-to-back baskets before that shot, and their leading returning scorer from last year was second on the team in scoring a year ago. And going to be a big focal point of the offense this year for the Chargers.
Cole Brady comes back in. And another turnover for Thomas Nelson.
It's number 4 of the quarter.
Hard basket. No good. They're letting them play this morning. I'll give them that.
This crew did last night, too. It was a good physical game in both the boys and girls between Nelson and Bethlehem.
And I'm okay with it.
I am, too.
Because listen, you got to take those body blows. You got to get ready for March. Because they tend to call it very loose when you get into the tournament. Active hands from Bullitt East. Knocks the ball away. Thomas Nelson able to recover. Carter Boone over to Brady. And we got a foul. That's going to be against number 11. That's going to be Brendan Puffer. It's his first, team first. Only first foul. We played most of this quarter. Cole Brady to the line, shooting 2. Got it. It's a quiet gym. It's very quiet. It's a cavernous gym.
Very quiet in here when it's not a regional game or a district game.
And we've had some regional. The last time we were over here was for the girls' 5th region. And this place was packed.
It's an early start time, kind of a unique 11:30 start. Don't see many of those at the high school level.
No. And I can't believe we're already in December.
Years.
Good
sports calendar flying by.
It is. Good blow by and kick out by Bullitt East. Thomas Nelson looking to run. Hard to the rim. Goes Cutter Boone.
Little mini 4-0 spurt from Thomas Nelson. Been a game of many runs here in this first quarter.
Nobody wants to score back-to-back baskets. 42 seconds to go. At the rim.
Beautiful cut.
Nice cut goes Puffer. There you go. I'm trying to find it. My rosters are out of order.
It's all jumbled up.
Yep. Hard at the rim as Gavin Thompson takes it in, and we're going to have a foul. The foul's going to go against number 14.
I don't have that name, so I'm going to turn to you for that one.
Peyton. I do have it somewhere. Peyton Dalton. And, of course, doing these games and not having stats this early in the year makes it a little tough, too. We'll start having some stats next week.
It is hard to game prep early in the season.
Especially if you can't be a journeyman and go to all the practices and everything. But we'll be ready Tuesday night. As we'll have that Bethlehem, Washington County game on Tuesday night. I think you and I got the call for that one.
All right. Looking forward to it. Luckily basketball, you get multiple games a week, so the stats pile up pretty quick.
Yeah, they do. It's not like football. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Thomas Nelson. 17 seconds to go. Good time to get a basket. To the lane, kick out, extra pass. No good. Oh, good fight for the rebound. Kick out, 4 seconds to go. Good if it goes, no good. Thomas Nelson had the chances, but we've got first quarter complete. Your score, Thomas Nelson 12, Bullitt East 16. Second quarter coverage upcoming. All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
All-American Plumbing takes pride in delivering top-notch plumbing services to our clients. Our commitment is excellence and customer satisfaction, which has helped All-American Plumbing build a solid reputation over the years. Trust us with all your sink, tub, and shower needs. Water heater installation and replacement, water line installation and repair. All-American Plumbing offers reliable service, and you can trust us. If you're looking for a top-quality new construction or custom home plumbing service, contact Brian Graves, All-American Plumbing, serving Central Kentucky. Pat Mattingly Trucking, a local family-owned and operated transportation business. They offer many transportation services. Good people providing good service. Pat Mattingly Trucking Company in Springfield.
16-12, your first quarter score here in the Clem Haskins tournament. Opening game, we'll have 2 of them today. Central Hardin and Bardstown play at 2:30. We'll have that game. Whole schedule of games. If you're looking for some basketball, come to Taylor County today. 3 on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound, and looks like Stennett brings it out. Stennett taking it all the way down. Good dish underneath, but good closeout by Thomas Nelson. Down the lane, and we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to go against Lincoln Settles. That's going to be his first, team first. And that's going to send to the line Drake Mefford. No problem. Yeah, there's a whole slate of games today. We're taking the 5th region pieces out of it due to some scheduling, not able to grab that Taylor County game tonight. Second one up and in. But I can tell you that Taylor County has been a gracious host to us today. Most schools are. I don't think we have anybody that we just like, eh. This is our fifth year of doing high school basketball in the area. Good take. Let's watch that one again as Lincoln Settles goes right down the lane. Take me through that Bowen Dental instant replay.
Yeah, strong drive to the basket. Good job. Cut off a little bit of a screen there he saw at the top of the elbow. Just got a good one-on-one matchup and an open lane to the bucket.
Bowen Dent back with us for the instant replays. Walk up top, not called. Stinnett gets it. Defensive pressure has been hounded a little bit more, and Stinnett's going to pick up that offensive foul. It was a good call. Team first,
his first personal, third turnover for Bullitt East so far today.
We're here so early, this concession stand's not even open yet.
Missing out on some revenue opportunities.
They are. I'm thirsty. Timeout. Thomas Nelson, we're going to do the same. All-American Employment coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza. We make your pizza with our authentic recipe. Ooh, Snappy Tomato Pizza. Hand stretch the dough and it's made fresh daily. Ooh, Snappy Tomato Pizza. We are dedicated to making the best. We'd like you to put it to the test.
Call 859-336-9888 or order online at snappytomato.com.
Back here at Taylor County High School. They're playing Copperhead Road. I bet there's a Copperhead Road over here somewhere.
I'm sure there's one.
I'd be willing to bet. Good drive and kick. That ball was out of bounds twice. They missed the first one. Host of Generals checking in. Tyler Bartley's going to come back in. Also,
Tyler Wilkerson checking in for
Tyler
the first
Wilkerson
time.
checking in.
That's twice today, John, out of a timeout. We've seen a Thomas Nelson turnover, so I know that's not what Coach Stallworth is looking for.
No, absolutely not. And the fundamental just the fundamental guys that he is, that Mays is, that drives him crazy. You know what? You can make a lot of mistakes, but simple things out of turnovers is going to drive him crazy. 18-14 your score. You know what? We haven't done the thing. If you're pulling for Thomas Nelson, give me a heart. If you're pulling for Bullitt East, give me a like. Everybody, if you care, hit the share. Good ball movement. Stinnett is going to take it down on Hamilton. Cut off by Mattingly, steps in to help too. He's back in. Stinnett with a little sky hook.
A little tough running sky hook there. Good shot there by Stinnett, up to 6 points.
It's hard to stop. There's not much you can do with that. Hamilton's blocked up top. Gets it down to Mattingly where they want it. And the one thing you've got to do there, and I'm not a basketball coach, but I've been around a little bit, get that ball up to that young man higher. Look, if you're 6 foot, what are we going to call him, 6'6"? Is that a fair?
Every bit of it, yeah.
All right, 6'6", 6'7". When you have that ball at his chest, he is now 5'10". But if you get that ball up a little bit, throw that ball up to the big guy. And I love his motor. Absolutely fell in love with that kid in the district tournament last year.
He's a lot of fun to watch.
And very competitive. He gets angry.
Oh, yeah. The angrier he gets, the better he gets. And I I'm not going to say a deflected ball, it looks like now. So
yeah, they're going to turn it over.
Unmark that turnover in my unofficial scorebook here.
Oh, it's official for us today, brother.
Not as good as Lucas the Boss Ross, that's for sure. Nobody can top those stats.
No, he does well because he doesn't watch it on a computer screen. I can't watch it.
Which is insane, yeah. I have no idea.
Oh, good pump fake, good kick out, good recovery by Thomas Nelson. Down, up, and in. Good basket. And a lot of work by Clay Reynolds on that one.
Strong drive to the bucket there by Reynolds. A lot of determination.
Bartley kicks it over in the corner, and that's boom. 3-point basket. That'll get you back in the game. 5-point lead for Bullitt East. Kind of back in a zone. And ball tipped out of bounds. Thomas Nelson. Feels like this is an important moment early in a game, early in the season to stay with a team that you're not familiar with.
No, I think it'd be a big-time statement win for the 5th region if Thomas Nelson's able. I know Bullitt East, we don't want to say rebuilding, lost a lot of players, but that's still a big-time program.
Anytime you can beat a Louisville school.
Yeah.
Mattingly, good cross-court pass, gets it back out to Bartley. Thought they had Hamilton at the short corner there for a minute, but to nothing. Hamilton drives, he's cut off. Oh, good thought, not great execution. Goes down the other way, and that basket's going to go up and score by Aiden Boyer. Transition defense has been a problem all morning for Thomas Nelson. They make a bad play on offense and not able to shake it loose.
Yeah, we heard Coach Couch kind of say in the pregame, we want to try to get Thomas Nelson out in transition where they're a little bit uncomfortable.
Foul goes against Aiden Boyer. I'm going to let you got the nice book over. I'll let you do the fouls. I'm going to just try to find kids.
First there for Boyer. If I look at the right team,
it helps.
Get that mark down.
I've been impressed with Bullitt East defense. Good dump down. Good dump down from Hamilton to Mattingly. Good passing from Thomas Nelson this morning. We're going to have a block foul. Hamilton comes down, tries to catch it. Stennett kind of threw his body into him, but Hamilton not set.
That was the second personal on Hamilton, so we'll see if Coach Stallworth chooses to ride him out for the last 3:48 of this half, or.
Well, Trenton Johnson's got 2, and he's back in the game. Stennett, perfect from free throw line today, correct?
That was his first attempt, but Bullitt East a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line as a team.
I knew somebody was perfect. Also, it is Championship Saturday in football. I know we posted the scores. Congratulations to the likes of Lexington Christian Academy and Bull County winning a state championship yesterday. Turnover top of the court by Thomas Nelson. Dump down, bad pass. Bodies on the floor. Well, jump ball is going to go to Thomas Nelson. But congratulations to Lexington Christian Academy won their second state championship. Bull County won their 13th championship. I think 5 for Coach Haddix. And Kentucky Country Day wins their first state championship. And I saved that one for last because my good friend Corbin Hack is on that staff. And talked to him last night. And talked to Matt Jones, the head coach at KCD last night. Congratulations to those guys. It's a grind.
That's their first championship?
First state championship for KCD. They've been in the mix several times.
I was a little surprised by that. We've had a lot of good teams over the years.
They have. They really have. They run a great program up there. Matt Jones is first class, and, of course, Corbin Hack was at Bethlehem for a while, Washington County, and he's a local guy. So we want to send our congratulations to those guys. The last minute in this ball game, as we get back to the floor here, has been very sloppy.
Has been. Several fouls, couple turnovers, jump balls. And that Bullitt East, you've mentioned it a couple times, they have been just in-your-face, tenacious, jumping passing lanes like we saw right there.
And those passes are ill-advised. A cross-court one-handed pass to a team that's very active on defense, maybe some better thoughts. Tyler Bartley checks back in.
I think they're trying a little too hard to force that ball inside.
I think so, too. That's the game plan. You can tell. But One extra pass, one extra second. Bartley goes up and gets it. And he is guarded tightly.
And Bullitt did a good job packing it in, almost like a pack line defense they're running today. Just one guy out on the perimeter, the rest of the 4 red jerseys down inside the paint.
And there's another pass that they're trying to get it down to Mattingly, and it's tipped away. And a dunk on the other side. I got to watch that one again as Bates goes up and slams it. Replay up top.
Yep, offense leading the defense right there at the top of your screen. The steal, pass on the court, and a slam home there for Bullitt East.
Back in action, live action. They try to get it down to Hunter Mattingly, and he stayed with it. Big guy's gotten a lot quicker this year. Carter Hamilton able to put it up and in to keep this a 7-point game with 2:30 to go before half.
Yep, and it's a bucket, and they needed it, but still had to really earn that one. And again, just trying to force that ball inside. And they're a good enough shooting team where you can probably get some 3-point shots and get Bullitt East out of that defense.
And open it up a little bit. 3 on the way. Bullitt East, no good. And that was Boyer with that rebound. Tyler Bartley's got it. Dribbling through traffic. Carter Hamilton lines up a long 3 off right. But he's got a green light.
It didn't go in, but now the defense knows they're willing to pull that shot from out there.
Stinnett, fall away, no good. Rebound and kicked out. And Reynolds will go back up with it, no good. These are the transition baskets that Thomas Nelson's got to take care of. Johnson rebounds. Bartley, head fake, little spin. Ooh, nice. Not able to get it. That's an over-the-back call for Hunter Mattingly that they did not call. That's several bad shots at the rim that Thomas Nelson's not able to get knocked down.
It's kind of a lid on the basket here in the second quarter for Thomas Nelson. Opened up 5 of 15 from the floor in the first.
Stinnett, long 3, no good. Another Bullitt East rebound. Not able to do anything with it, and that's going to be Clay Reynolds. He's going to go up again, but he's going to get fouled on his 3rd attempt. Stay with us at the half. Well, Hal B's roaming the sidelines. He's going to find us somebody to talk to down here. I see some options to your right, Coach. First one up and in. They've not missed from the free throw line. Am I correct?
You're correct.
I'm not the statistician.
8 for 8.
I'm not the statistician you are. You have the ability. I can't multitask like that. You're keeping book, calling the game. I'm just trying to find numbers.
So that's why I say it's always unofficial. And Thomas Nelson, we talked about kind of struggling as they missed their first free throw there to Bullitt East. Thomas Nelson, 4 of 8 from the field in this quarter.
And several of them have been at the rim. Hamilton. Drug his foot, turned it over, trying to force another pass. Down the other way, he's going to be Reynolds. Up, no good. Rebounded by Puffer. Oh. And they're going to get a foul on the floor. I think they're going to kick. Kick on the floor.
Good recovery there for Thomas Nelson. Bullitt East had tons of numbers on that offensive possession. Couldn't get the bunny to fall.
Good little back screen for for Bullitt East to try to get the open 3. 32 seconds ago, Bartley has got it a little too much, and out of bounds turnover.
That's 6 turnovers in this quarter for Thomas Nelson, 11 so far in this game. Excuse me, 10 so far in this game.
I tell you what, 10 turnovers in a game early on a Saturday morning and only be down by 8 with a team that is shooting, 7 for 8 from free throw line?
And pretty solid from the field, too.
Yeah. Could be much worse for Thomas Nelson. This is fixable.
Yeah, big possession here. You want to try to keep it within single digits going into the locker room. Does a lot for just the momentum and your mental thought process.
And not able to do it tough, but they made him work for it. Bartley's got it with 3 seconds from half court. He's going to pull it. No good. First half is complete. Your score, 31 for Bullitt East, 21 for Thomas Nelson. Stay with us at the half. We're going to take a look at stats unofficially, and we'll see who Hal's rounded up down there. All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitlebanonky.com.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you.
Back here at Taylor County High School, halftime. Bullitt East 31, Thomas Nelson 21, and we got some college pedigree in the house tonight. Brent Vernon, 10-year head coach at Campbellsville University. Hal's got him down on the floor.
Thanks a lot, guys. And again, nice tournament going on here. And I tell you, this game's going to get closer before the second half gets underway because kids are just getting going, and this guy knows all about it. He's been seeing kids play a long time. Brent Vernon, again, with the Campbellsville University Fighting Tigers. Good to see some basketball in your own backyard, too, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it's always good. And obviously, the Clem Haskins of the day, games all day, and a really good high school teams from all across the state, some guys that we don't always get to see. So good to be here all day and not have to travel to go watch other high school games.
Had a chance to do some radio for Campbellsville University, treated like a king. I always loved being over there. That's when Travis was there in your position. And then good old Ron Finley was doing some football back then. Those were the good old days. But you've got some good days. Talk about the Tigers.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the year for us. We're 11-0 right now, early on in the year. And, we've been healthy and just played good basketball. We've got a really veteran team, and they play really well together. And the team chemistry's just been second to none. And because of that, a lot of unselfish play, and we've been fortunate to start out the way we have and just hopefully stay healthy and continue this streak.
I apologize. Still in the Mid-South, or have you guys moved up?
Yeah, we're in the Mid-South. Conference will start in January. We've still got 5 non-conference games, 2 before Christmas and then 3 after. So, we just want to make sure we continue to build off what we've done so far.
Coach, how's that conference shaping up? Who all's still in it?
Georgetown, Freed-Hardman, University of the Cumberlands, Lindsey Wilson, us, Cumberland University, and Bethel, Tennessee. And, Georgetown, Cumberlands, and Freed the last 3 and 4 years have just been the best so far. And, everybody's sort of trying to work their way and fight them. And non-conference, I think our conference has a total of like 8 losses right now. It's one of the best leagues in America. So every night's a night where you got to come prepared. And, again, we're just trying to build our confidence to get ready for conference play.
Right in the heart of the 5th region, you see a lot of talent in this area. Tell me what you've been seeing the past year, and what do you see coming up in this next year?
It's really good basketball, great coaches all around the region. Obviously, I'm at a lot of Taylor County games. My son and daughter both play for Taylor County, but the 5th region, I just feel like it continues to get better and better. And with the state of Kentucky high school basketball, you never know who's playing for who one day to the next. So, it's good for our state. I think the basketball is getting better, and the region and districts are going to continue to be really competitive.
Clem Haskins, you live here in this community, and I know, from my past of being involved here in Taylor County, anytime you talk basketball, you talk about him. What an honor to have a tournament to kick off high school hoops in the name of Clem Haskins.
No doubt. Coach Oliver, Coach Gooden, they do a great job. And you think of Clem Haskins, obviously Clem Haskins Court. He's just a legend, and he had great success everywhere he was, and played here, coached at Western Minnesota. It was just unbelievable, and a guy that I got to know when I got here, and a guy that I love to talk to hear his stories as much as possible.
Coach, good talking to you. Thanks for giving us some time.
Appreciate it.
Back up to you guys.
Appreciate it, Hal. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, I think we've gotten the calculator out, and we've done our best to replace Lucas Ross. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back and we'll look at the unofficial Jamie Murphy stats here on G&G Productions.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares about your family? Welcome to Bowen Dental in Springfield, where Dr. Katie Bowen is committed to exceptional care for the whole family. Stop by Bowen Dental's new location at 79 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. Bowen Dental, well, they're here to keep your family's smiles healthy and bright. Trust your family's dental care to a practice that feels like home. Bowen Dental in Springfield.
In a perfect world, you'd know exactly what you want to do with your life, and you'd have the time, money, and connections to make it happen. But in the real world, it's not always so easy. ECTC's Springfield campus is here to help. Get on the fast track to a high-demand career like electrical technology or industrial maintenance, or start with general education courses. ECTC is close to home with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Ready to get started? Visit elizabethtown.kctcs.edu or call 859-336-1361.
Caring creates healthier lives and healthier communities. And when it comes to healthcare, you can count on us. We have the expertise to care for you right here at home, whenever you need us. From delivering newborns to performing surgeries, annual screenings to emergency care, you can count on us to provide compassionate, high-quality healthcare to you and your family. From the routine to the unforeseen. Count on us.
Ready for a new adventure? We'll help you get there, by land or by water. New car, ATV, RV, or boat? Wherever your next adventure takes you, we make your loan process simple, stress-free, and fast.
Farmers National Bank. Local decisions, personal service, real relationships. Member FDIC.
Attention Lebanon residents, Lebanon Waterworks wants to make sure you never miss an important update. If your phone number is current with us, we can send reminder texts or phone calls about your bill. But we can't reach you if we don't have the correct number. Keeping your phone number up to date is also vital for alerts about unusually high water usage or boil water advisories. Don't wait, make sure we have your current phone number today in Lebanon. Call us at 270-692-2491. Lebanon Waterworks, serving you better every drop of the way.
Back here at Taylor County High School, Jamie, let's take a look at your unofficial Jamie Murphy stats.
The unofficial stats is you can never replace Lucas the Boss Ross, but we'll start with Bullitt East. 6 players scored. Connor Stinnett led all scorers with 8 points in that first half. 7 points from Samuel Bates. 6 points from Clay Reynolds. 4 points from Drake Mefford. 4 points from Brendan Puffer. And 2 points from Aiden Boyer. Rounds out the individual scoring for the Chargers, who shot 11 for 30 from the field, 36% shooting. Just 1 for 11 beyond the arc, but 8 for 9 at the free throw line and 4 turnovers in that first half for Bullitt East. For Thomas Nelson, 8 players scored. Co-led in scoring by 4 points from Tyler Bartley, 4 points from Hunter Mattingly, a perfect 2 for 2 from the field, 3 points from Layden Boone, and then a host of players with 2 points: Cutter Boone, Trenton Johnson, Carter Hamilton, Lincoln Settles, and Cole Brady, all with 2 points apiece in that first half. The Generals just 9 for 24 from the field, 37% shooting, 3 of 11 from beyond the arc, 2 for 4 at the free throw line, and 10 first half turnovers plagued the Thomas Nelson Generals. As we get set for second half action, that is your halftime stats, powered by Farmers National Bank. The unofficial stats, not as good as Lucas Boss Ross.
No, don't cut yourself short there.
I don't know how he does the rebounds and the offensive rebounds and the defensive rebounds. It's impressive.
He's a
what he
savant.
Does. He is.
We'll just call him a savant.
I got to credit him for that. You mentioned it, John. You look at that, 10 turnovers in that first half for Thomas Nelson. Just 9 for 24 from the field. A lot of missed opportunities, but only down by 10 points. So they're well within this ball game. Just a little mini spurt from getting back into it.
Well, in my opinion is, for what it's worth, I've got the microphone, so I get to give it. This next 3 minutes, Thomas Nelson, you're going to see if they take coaching coming out of the halftime. This could set some stages for the rest of the year. Good offensive rotation for Bullitt East, and give Samuel Bates a basket.
Yep, good little free throw line jumper there. Thought Thomas Nelson came out a little more intensity, it looked like, on the faces of the Generals.
It did. Carter Hamilton over in the corner. Drives, cut off. That was Tyler Bartley on the other side. I'm starting to get some names right now. Back over in the corner to Hamilton. That one's the easiest one for me to remember. He's family.
So you can't mess that one up, can you?
No, I can't, especially when it's my middle name. Little half-court offense for Thomas Nelson. Didn't see a ton of that in the first half. Good man-to-man defense.
Yeah, Bullitt East making Thomas Nelson work for every shot they get off today. Again, second in the 6th region last year in points allowed per game, and that's a tough region to play in.
Good drive through and step through by Tyler Bartley. You think it's worth a watch?
That's absolutely worth a watch. Again, you'll see at the top left of your screen, just a good job getting past an initial defender and slicing and dicing through the lane, right-handed off the glass and in.
Slippery, Tyler Bartley. Tyler was at Washington County for a little bit. Now got to LaRue County. Takes the ball around, away, steal. Not able to get it all the way done. And leads to a basket on the other end by Bullitt East.
That's a back-breaking possession. You get the basketball back, down by 10 with the ball. You force the turnover and hand it right back away. And again, defense leads the offense for Bullitt East.
And has all day. Another rebound for Bullitt East. Handling the ball is Drake Medford. 3-point basket by Stinnett, correct?
By Stinnett. That's a good closeout there by Trenton Johnson, but you got to stay on Stinnett in transition. That's the best offensive player Bullitt East has. Just too much space.
Good cross-court pass. I got to Bartley. Head fake, gets it over to Hamilton.
Now Bullitt East kind of falling into a 2-3 zone.
I was just getting ready to say, down to Hunter Mattingly, up high where they want it, and foul. And listen, if he's efficient in his free throws, you'll take that.
Yep.
I mean, when we say it's a training day, it is a training day. Is the other G doing a little camera work today. Good frameage there, Halby. Tell you what, we work with a talented group.
So it's a talented crew around here.
And I'm okay until we go out in that little boxy thing with the graphics on it. That computer stuff, not learned that yet. Stinnett, 3, bucket, bottoms. Starting to fill it up and pull away. Timeout on the floor. May Stallworth, we're going to do the same. 41-23, your Sale with Hell scoreboard. All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball. That's a G&G production, y'all.
Juggling careers, families, and dreams? Lance Taylor, State Farm Agent, is here to simplify your life. Whether it's protecting your car, your home, or even your side hustle, he will tailor coverage that fits your busy lifestyle. Need advice on renter's insurance, life insurance, or saving for the future? Lance and his team are ready to guide you every step of the way. Take control with confidence. Connect with Lance Taylor today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At 3D Graphics in Bardstown, we turn your ideas into reality. Family owned and passionate since 1992. From artwork and embroidery to screen printing and varsity jackets. If you can think it, we can make it. Visit us today.
Back here at Taylor County High School, Bullitt East has come out with a little intensity this third quarter of play.
Yeah, 10-2 run to open up, and all of a sudden a 10-point game at halftime. An 8-point game at one point in this third quarter has ballooned to the largest lead of the morning at 18 points.
And it's early in the year. Teams are still rusty. as this is the opening week of high school basketball. Some teams are still playing football. So, it's going to be interesting as some of those guys get back out. But nobody in the fifth. I think everybody's out in the fifth. So, back to action. Game number 1 of 2 of them today. We'll have Central and Bardstown, and that's going to be a game there. Hamilton up, no good. Ball tipped around, and rebounding still a problem for Thomas Nelson. Foul on Tyler Bartley.
Yep, and that was their problem their last game out. Earlier this week against Garrett County, got out-rebounded 27-18. Not sure the total here today, but I would lean towards Bullitt East and the rebounding advantage.
I think that is if you got to lean, I think that's where you lean. Get some things taken care of up here in the booth real quick. Three, Stinnett, no good. Rebounded by Bartley. Halfway through this third quarter. And again, just an ill-advised pass. Good thought. Maybe a little early in the year. Got to work on some chemistry there. In the middle and a kick out for a 3, no good. Bartley with another rebound.
And that shot didn't fall, but that was an outstanding ball movement from Bullitt East on that possession.
It was, and a couple rebounds here by Tyler Bartley. When you get guards getting rebounds, those are bonus rebounds. That's a good cross-court pass and a good bucket.
And you could tell that shot looked good the second it left his hand.
It absolutely did.
Especially from our angle up here.
Stinnett drives the lane, and he is a handful.
8 second-half points already. Had just 8 in the entire first half.
They got to know where they're going to get some of their points from this year up there in the 6th region.
And there's some defense from Stinnett as well. The steal, the outlet, lays it up, and in.
Goes up and in by Clay Reynolds.
And he's got 4 points in this half, up to 10 on the evening.
They got a 19-point Bullitt East lead. Block underneath is going to call foul. That foul is going to be against Clay Reynolds as Carter Hamilton. I like the fight in that young man. It's going to send Carter Hamilton to the line.
A good chance the Generals will get some points. That clock stopped. That becomes a factor now, down by 19. You'd like to try to get within single digits over the next 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Little legs there. Checking in for Thomas Nelson is going to be Cutter Boone wearing number 2. Number 5 is going to be Lincoln Settles, and number 23 is going to be Cole Brady, as Bartley, Johnson, and Mattingly come out. I hate a quiet gym. I feel, of course, my volume's up in my ears. I feel like I'm too loud.
Feels like everybody's listening to you.
Yeah.
Players included.
Yep. They'll go back and watch later. So I'm mindful of that. That's why I'm not too hard on them. Especially early season. Good dish.
Nice.
Good shot. Puffer. 20-point lead. Need to get the ball across.
Yeah. Got numbers.
Oh, good spin move. Does he finish? He does. Let's watch that one again.
Yeah, good job there. Looked like a busted possession there for a moment, trying to get the ball over the mid-court stripe, but Cutter Boone, nice job getting to the basket there.
And, early in the year, I think Mays may be looking for some what chemistry I have out on the floor, what works.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. You look at my scorebook down here, all the players that have come off the bench for Thomas Nelson. I think he is trying to get a good feel for what combination of players work well together.
Good fall away. Probably should have been a foul. No call. Carter Hamilton. Oh, that's going to be a foul. They're going to catch number 20 on that one.
It's Layden Boone, his first personal.
I love it. I love watching the players try to plead their case.
Yeah, Hamilton pleading his case for his teammate in this situation. And
he said if that's a foul, that's got to be a foul. I mean, I'm 50 feet away from the floor, and I know what he said. Stinnett backs down. Got it.
Stinnett really taking over this game. 10 points in this third quarter.
Off-balance shot. Loose ball, Stinnett picks it up, kicks it down to Bullitt East. They've got numbers. They're going to get a block on Carter Hamilton. Ooh.
I thought he was set.
Thought he was set too, but I think what he did is he kind of leaned because he kind of went around him, and you're not going to get that call. Good player control by Brendan Puffer, and I think Carter. The only thing I could see there to get that block is he had to lean a little bit.
That's his third personal.
Tough spot for the senior.
Better be careful, though, kind of staring the official down here at the free throw line. Don't want to get technical.
I know said official, and said official is not much on being stared down. Next one up. No good. Rebound and a long kick out by Thomas Nelson. Under 2 to go, third quarter of play. Oh, foul. Jude Bishkoff.
First on him. Kind of snuck in the game there for the first time tonight.
Timeout on the floor. Guess what? We're going to do the same. G&G Production, All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Injured in a car crash? Don't face the insurance companies alone. Time is critical. Zach Chesser is a personal injury attorney specializing in motor vehicle collisions who will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. You pay nothing unless we win your case. That's right. You don't pay a dime unless we win. No recovery, no fee. Call Zach directly at 859-899-8821 for a free consultation. Offices, Lexington, Kentucky. This is an advertisement.
Third quarter has belonged to Bullitt East. Is that a fair statement?
Fair statement. 18-10. They've outscored the Generals so far in this third quarter.
Which is not a bad third quarter, but when you give them 10 in the second, it makes it a little rough. Hamilton kicks it over to Brady. Kicks it out to Cutter Boone. So he's able to get a 3 in.
Yep, that's a big 3. If you can get a couple of stops and a couple of scores, you can try to get yourself back in this ball game, but can't trade buckets.
Can't trade buckets, especially with Samuel Bates, who's making an acrobatic play there. Hamilton drives down the lane. Kick out. Good ball movement up top. Thomas Nelson, good defense by Bullitt East. Oh, good slip screen down. Good basket for Cole Brady.
They got behind that defense. They lost him. Wide open layup there. And a couple of good possessions there offensively for the Generals. They're starting to kind of settle into a rhythm offensively.
Good hands.
Beautiful play.
Absolute beautiful plays. Gets it to Lincoln Settles. Carter Hamilton's got it on the near side. It's all the way down the lane. No shot, but he's going to the free throw line. And these are a couple big free throws. You can cut this lead. It was 20 at one point in time. You can almost cut it back down to get really close to single digits.
Yep. Oh, no, they caught it on the floor, so.
Oh.
And I thought it was a free throw. It was coming myself.
Huh. I stand corrected.
No continuation.
Well, this is not a great call by the play-by-play guy.
Well, no, I thought he was getting free throws as well.
I'm still in football form. I'll get there. I'll get there. I haven't hit that switch yet.
It'll be district tournament time before you know it.
Oh, don't I know.
Plenty of mileage coming up this March.
Yep. Good dish down. Good basket. Good offensive set by Cole Brady and Cutter Boone.
He's quietly got 6 points now, Brady does in this game.
Stinnett, long 3. No good.
All right, here's a chance.
Rebound and a chance. Leighton Boone gets it up to Carter Hamilton. Hamilton to the rim. No good. No foul. 3 seconds. Lost the clock. And that's how we're going to end the third. Third quarter. Bullitt East 51. Nelson 38. More. Let's bring you the fourth. After this, All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is at G&G Production.
Parkview Home Center. For over 20 years, your team at Parkview has proudly served our customers and community. We are your local, independent source of quality building materials, from lumber, hardware, plumbing, electrical, PPG paint, and more. Professionals, handymen, and do-it-yourselfers welcome. Any project of any size, our team stands ready to assist. Located at 1109 Lincoln Park Road, Parkview Home Center. Home supplies from your hometown people.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Back here at Taylor County High School, the Clem Haskins Classic getting kicked off today. First of, I think, 6 games today. 5 games anyway. 5 that I know of. I may be missing one. Nightcap is Shawnee out of Louisville and Taylor County. Game's at 7:30. Our next game today will be at 2:30. We'll go live, if they stay on schedule, we'll go live about 2 o'clock. Back to a man-to-man defense for Bullitt East. Good ball movement. Thomas Nelson, 3 on the way is no good, and that 3 was by Lincoln Settles, but they get the rebound. Foul out on the floor. It's going to be on number 14 for Bullitt East.
Second on Dalton. Red hot shooting from Bullitt East in that third quarter. 9 for 13 from the floor, including 2 of 4 from beyond the arc.
That's tough.
Hard to win games when you're letting teams shoot 9 for 13 in one quarter. Still within striking distance, though, down by 13. It feels like they should be down by a lot more.
It does.
Could have used that. So
could have used that one as Cole Brady goes to the rim and goes to the floor. He's going to head to the free throw line, I think.
That's Dalton again with the foul, his third personal. It's the free throw line again. That's where you want to be, down 13 in the fourth quarter, is at the free throw line.
Short. Got to use your legs, young man. Want to thank our staff today. We got the Allen brothers on the cameras. Sean on the floor, Nathan up here up top with us. Producing today's game is Matt Smith, assistant producer. Ben Augustine in the trailer. Run out and a rebound for Thomas Nelson, and we're going to have a foul. Appreciate our staff coming out. Of course, can't forget my girl. Gracie's running the socials today. She's keeping you updated if you're just kind of popping in and out. Hal and Jason Clark, J-Rod, will have the second game today.
The broadcasting debut of J-Rod.
It is the broadcasting
He told me he's nervous last night.
Did he?
Like, Coach, if I can do it, you can. You know more ball than I do. Just talk ball.
That's about it. It's all you got to do. Just get up here and chat. It's just a conversation. It's under 7 to go. Thomas Nelson just cannot get this to single digits, and they're being given opportunities in this last 4 minutes of game time. Good ball movement by Bullitt East. Leads to a wide open 3 that bounces in.
Friendly bounce.
Samuel Bates.
Up to 12 points now for Bates. 3 players in double figures for the Chargers.
I think they found some offense.
They certainly have.
Boone drives down the lane, kicks it, gets it back out to Layden Boone. 3 on the way, no good. And it's Bullitt East has played 3 and 3, right? 3 games, 3 days?
Third game in 3 days, and it doesn't look like it, though.
It doesn't. They look pretty fresh. Down. Good cross-court look, and Puffer with the basket.
And again, not a real deep team either. Just 9 players on their roster active right now.
Yeah. There's 11 on the bench, but I'm only seeing 9 in game gear. And you wonder if the legs for Thomas Nelson are starting to kind of get them as they played last night at Central Hardin. But this just gets you ready for later on in the year. Foul on the floor.
Of course, you have the holiday tournaments too, so you got a lot of games coming up for a lot of these teams in the month of December. So it'll get you some looks from outside of the region and district and some conditioning as well along the way.
I think I see Butler County. They've got the next game. They're across the gym from us, getting ready to get stretched. Hamilton gets it back off the inbounds. And I'll tell you what, we're about 5 minutes away from looking at player of the game. And, for Thomas Nelson, I think I know where my vote's going.
7 points for Hamilton, tied on the team for the leading scorer. So trending in that direction. We'll see how the fourth quarter plays out.
Basket.
Stennett up to 20 points now.
And Hamilton goes back to work. Now he's the leading scorer for today's game.
He may have heard you.
Well, quiet Jim, he may have. My voice carries, I'm told. Turnover. Gets it back up to Hamilton. Able to corral it. Hard to the rim, no good. Block going to the free throw line. 3 straight attempts. Again, I think he's like, hey, I
definitely heard you.
I think he heard me.
Gotta go on Mefford, his third personal.
It's going to send Carter Hamilton to the line.
I do believe the Generals are on the bonus here for the rest of the quarter.
Carter Hamilton, the 6-foot senior. Takes his time, couple dribbles, deep breath, got it.
He's got a very methodical approach to the free throw line, and we've got a timeout. Bullitt East, a full on the floor.
All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Looking to save money on your grocery shopping? Boone's Butcher Shop offers convenient weekly meat bundles at a great value. The meats, well, they're already packaged, frozen, and ready to go straight into your freezer. To order, just stop at the counter. Let us know you would like to purchase a bundle. While our staff prepares your bundle, feel free to shop the rest of our store. Once your bundle's ready, we'll bring it out to the checkout area. Just pick it up after you're finished at the checkout. Stop in and shop at Boone's Butcher Shop, 100 Old Bloomfield Pike in Bardstown.
Back here at action, Carter Hamilton's got 1 free throw left. Down 15. I'm always a fan of being down 8 at under 4. That's always my kind of where I want to be.
It's kind of a sweet zone. I would agree with you. A couple possession game at that point, 2-3. So some work to do in the next 48 seconds to get there, but could get started right here at the free throw.
Iced his own player. Bullitt East, as they've done all day, quickly down the floor. Oh, good look underneath, and triple team by Stennett. Throws the ball out. Corral. And brought back into the rim hard, no good, but Stennett with the rebound up, and we're going back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Mayor Thomas Nelson, can I give him a wide? I mean, the C's parted there on that drive to the basket and had 3 or 4 bodies down there, and somehow Mefford still found a way to get to the lane. Missed it, and then, of course, Stennett draws the foul.
Stennett is a senior.
Adding on to his day, 21 points now for the senior.
It's a good Bullitt East team. I know we talked pregame not knowing what they had and had lost several players, but they have reloaded or recalibrated or retooled, whatever you want to say.
And a reset year at a 6A school is a little different than it is for some other schools, too.
It absolutely is.
And I think we're seeing that firsthand here tonight, or this morning.
Hamilton, 3, bucket.
Nice little step back.
Nice little step back, moved a little traffic around too.
up to 8 points in this quarter, 13 on the night.
And that's what you need from the seniors, leadership.
Within 14, but the way Thomas Nelson can shoot the 3-ball, not quite out of it yet.
You're right. Good dump down and good basket by Reynolds.
Cannot trade baskets, even if it's a 3 for a 2.
Got to get stops. Hamilton. Kind of an odd shooting format, but knocks 2 down in a row. And we're going to have a timeout, full timeout call. Thomas Nelson will do the same. All-American Plumbing Coverage. High school basketball is a G&G production.
In 1972, Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain first opened our doors to serve the legal needs of Central Kentucky. For over 50 years, our attorneys and staff have devoted their time and talents to our clients, both in and out of the courtroom. We consistently provide a wide array of preeminent services to our clients. Let us serve you and call us at Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain.
This is an advertisement.
It's important for us to get back and forth to the doctors and to the grocery. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctor.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams that come pick you up there on time and everything.
Stay with us post-game as we will have coaches' comments by May Stallworth and per regular, our Salt River Electric Power Player of the game, who today is going to be Mr. Carter Hamilton.
Big fourth quarter performance, getting hot. 2 threes. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field in this quarter alone. You got to be frustrated if you're Coach Stallworth right now. You're getting, the points and the offense figured out here in this fourth quarter, but the defense kind of breaking down.
Easy looks is what they're giving up. That's the most frustrating point. You don't want the baskets, but you can't have easy baskets. Cross-court pass, Tyler Bartley. That's about his 3rd or 4th steal today, unofficially.
Yep, good steal, and got to get going a little quicker, I think, offensively here if you're the Generals.
I think they're content to just run some offense at this point. Good dump down, no rebound. Gonna go the other way. Those are the things that they will talk about on Monday during the film session.
Yep, still break down there in transition, not getting back quick enough. Man.
He's on fire, and he shoots it so quick, and it's a straight line shot.
3 for 3 from beyond the arc in this fourth quarter. 14 points, I believe, in the quarter alone.
And now you get stops, and you got to take care of it, and you got to move. Bartley says, I got some 3 for you. Short, saved it inbounds. Saves it into Cutter Boone. Going to be a foul.
That'll be Mefford's 4th by my count. And that'll send Thomas Nelson to the line. Down 14, 1:53 to go. And we'll see if they can at least get within single digits at some point here in this quarter. Going to send Cutter Boone to the free throw line. 7 points on the day. Make it 8. As he knocks that free throw home. Within 13 now. $1:53 to go. Timeout on the floor by Bullitt East. We'll do the same. All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
We're not just a little farm community. The things that go on here have global impact.
There's some of the stuff we used, the byproduct from Maker's Mark Distillery or Heaven Hill, either one. Very good feed. So that's making a good use of a byproduct, local byproduct.
Agriculture is a big business here, but it's not the only thing going on around here.
Since I left 40-some years ago with 2 or 3 industries in town, we've came back and there's almost 40 industries in Marion County now.
Looking for top-notch HVAC services in Springfield, Kentucky? Well, look no further than Smith's Contracting, LLC. For over 20 years, Wesley and Abby Smith have built a reputation for excellence with honesty, integrity, and unmatched service. From AC installation and furnace setup to HVAC repair and cleaning, we've got you covered. Smith's Contracting, where our values keep you comfortable. Call us today at 859-336-5200 or 866-351-0112.
Back at Taylor County High School, come back to a Cutter Boone free throw. So, what are you seeing out of Thomas Nelson? So what's some key? What's some key? Is it just early in the year stuff?
I think it's early in the year. I mean, you lost some big-time players from last year as Bullitt again quickly in transition. The defense was there for Thomas Nelson. The first 3 quarters, the fourth quarter has kind of lapsed. But the offense has stepped up. You see Boone
it has.
Cut to the basket there.
Well, and Bullitt East has pulled back just a little bit. They're not the same intensity, and it's hard to keep that intensity when you're up 20, 22 points. But this has worked down to a 12-point game.
Yeah, the Juniors are scrapped, and they've kept it, respectable, not, gotten completely blown out. They could have rode over and, lost this game by 25 and called it a day, but that's not the identity of a May Stallworth basketball team.
It's in their best interest to not do that and go to practice on Monday.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
And yeah, it's an early game. Kind of like some traveling snafus today for them as well, so they're a little late getting here. So I think it's kind of all out of sorts today. One of those games you'll learn from it and improve on it. I still think the program overall this season's heading in the right direction.
Carter Hamilton off balance. You think May Stallworth is going to allow them to say that he's going to give them a pass because of the traveling?
He won't let them, but I'll give them that pass for that.
And they appreciate that. And they're going to be like, Jamie and John gave it to us, but coach going to be like, I'm not hearing it.
We got to look at the names they lost from last year. Gavin Morgan, Cole Girdley, Cade Boone, JT Kamick, Noah Edlin. A lot of scoring gone from last year's team.
And a lot of dudes that just, played for the front of the jersey. I'm not saying these guys don't. I'm just saying
sure, absolutely.
They bought in early with Mays, and he got every bit of energy out of them last year.
Yeah, that senior class especially, they went through a lot. Several coaching changes and transitions.
Under a minute to go. Bullitt East is going to get out of here with a win. They're going to be rewarded for their travels this morning. I wonder if they're off tomorrow. Does he give them a day off tomorrow?
You'd hope so. Be a lot of games consecutively early in the season.
Little loop shot that goes in. Cutter Boone.
Let's see that again. Why not?
Bowen did on instant replay. Take it, Jamie.
Nice little hook shot from a guard. Don't see that too often.
You take what you can get sometimes. 15 seconds to go. I think little flip down, and Cutter Boone's going to go up, and that's going to probably just about end us, and it is. Your final score, and much more programming to come, is going to be Bullitt 72, 61 for Thomas Nelson. Stay with us. We're going to stay fluid, and we're going to catch player of the game and coach's comments in our wrap-up show. All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball is a G&G production.
For over 100 years, Conway Heaton in Bardstown has been more than a Ford dealership. We've been part of your family story. From your grandfather's first truck to your family's latest SUV, we've been there for you every mile. Still family-owned since 1919, we offer the same trust, service, and commitment through 4 generations. Because when a dealership treats you like family, you keep coming back. Conway Heaton Ford, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready.
get ready for the workday.
All-American Plumbing takes pride in delivering top-notch plumbing services to our clients. Our commitment is excellence and customer satisfaction, which has helped All-American Plumbing build a solid reputation over the years. Trust us with all your sink, tub, and shower needs. Water heater installation and replacement, water line installation and repair. All-American Plumbing offers reliable service, and you can trust us. If you're looking for a top-quality new construction or custom home plumbing service, contact Brian Graves. All-American Plumbing, serving Central Kentucky.
72-61 final. Thomas Nelson Falls in the Clem Haskins Classic. This is our Lebanon Tourism post-game show, and our player of the game, Salt River Electric Power player of the game, is Carter Hamilton, and Hal's corralled him down the floor.
Yeah, he had a great game, John. 20 points. Really lit up those threes in that fourth quarter of play. It was kind of a catch-up type of game. Tell me about the momentum against Bullitt East today. How'd you feel coming into the game?
Well, it's not the type of game that we wanted to play, but I guess we didn't like the outcome. Well, Mays got us ready for it, and then we didn't succeed in that game.
Got the hot hand, though, so you started feeling good in that second half. I know catching up, but I guess Bullitt East kind of got a little head start on us.
Yeah, we gave them the game in the first half, tried to bring back, cut it within 12. Then in the fourth quarter, we just gave up again.
Early in the season, though, you got a lot of basketball ahead of you. What do you think you guys need to work on?
Everything really. Rebounding was our problem in the first game that we had and in this game that we had. So it's in the box out, get tougher, get physical. They were a physical team. They worked hard. It's just a work ethic, I think.
I think you guys can get pretty physical, too. You know, I saw you last year. You're coming in now this year. You guys don't mind bouncing around a little bit in there, do you?
No, not really. It's just, I don't know. I think we just played scared a little bit, but we'll get better. We'll get there.
All right, Carter, congratulations. Give you a little bit of the gold there for you. You're our player of the game. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Halby. Appreciate that. We're going to try to round up Mays. We'll look in the locker room. But before we do that, let's take a look at the Farmers National Bank stats. Unofficial stats done by Jamie Murphy today.
That's
Jamie?
right. Not quite as good as our man Lucas Ross boss, but we'll start, I guess, with Bullitt East real quick and tell the story of the game. 9 players scored for Bullitt East, led by Connor Stinnitz, 22 points, 14 points apiece from Clay Reynolds and Samuel Baker. The Chargers shot 53% from the field, 22% from beyond the arc, 10 for 13 from the charity stripe, and turned the ball over 11 times. Individual rundown for Thomas Nelson, led by 20 points from Carter Hamilton, with 15 of those coming in the fourth quarter on 5 of 5 shooting from the field and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 15 points from Cutter Boone, 6 points from Tyler Bartley, 6 points from Cole Brady, 5 points from Trenton Johnson, 4 points from Hunter Mattingly, and 2 points from Lincoln Settles rounds out the individual scoring for Thomas Nelson, who shot well, 52% from the floor, going 25 for 48, 8 of 18 from beyond the arc, 44%, 7 of 16 at the free throw line, and 14 turnovers, and don't have official rebounding stats, but Carter kind of alluded to it. Again, 2 games in this season, heavily out-rebounded so far by their opponents. So I think you clean up the rebounding, clean up the turnovers, those 2 losses could easily be wins for the Generals.
I think so, and some of the turnovers are going to come purely down to just make the easy play. Not do the things that we like to put on highlight. We tend to hurt things like that because they want to see it on the instant replay, but just make the easy pass and not the cross-court pass. So you're in the Lebanon Tourism post-game show. We're waiting for Coach Stallworth to come out. We'll give him a couple more minutes. On the court right now is Butler High School out of Louisville, and they've got Spencer County. Again, long drives down the roads this morning, but we'll take a break. Come back, we'll catch up Mays Stallworth, put some final notes on this one, and we'll be ready for that second game this afternoon. So, Lebanon Tourism post-game show is part of the All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball, which is a G&G production.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com.
Local news on your time. Check out G&G On Demand. Now let's head back to the game.
G&G On Demand, make sure you're checking in with the great news guys Monday through Friday. And for all your local news in Tri-County area. And to talk about local news, we got Hal B. and May Stallworth, part of our Lebanon Tourism postgame show. Hal?
Thank you, John. You know, Coach, it was a game coming out. You knew that, Bullies could come in there and could put some points up. They really did. They played some rough and tumble out there.
Yes, they did. I think they came in with a chip on their shoulder, just lost 2 in a row. They came in ready to fight, ready to win. I think we didn't start playing to that last fourth quarter where guys started sharing the ball, guys started giving some big-time effort. And, for us, we can't wait till the fourth quarter to start doing that. We got to put 4 quarters together. But I do love my team's fight. They didn't give up. They kept fighting. They kept trying to do what they're supposed to do. I think there was a little lid on the rim. We couldn't make some shots either, so that had a lot to do with it. But it had a lot to do with their defense as well. So hats off to them. They did a great job.
Yeah, their defense was really tough, especially first 3 quarters. But I think your team figured it out there in that fourth quarter of play.
Yes, we did. And I thought, we started playing a little faster, started sharing the ball, started getting inside, started getting guys wide open shots. And when we do that, we're a pretty good scoring team when guys get the right shots. And like I said, I hate that we responded too late. I think, for our team, we can't come out and play that lackadaisical and wait till the fourth quarter to start to play. We gotta start again from the first jump off and keep it going.
Well, these early games are for experimenting like that. That's for sure. And that's what tournaments like this, when you play at 11:30 in the morning, you got to be ready to play, and it kind of gives your team a chance to experiment in different circumstances.
Yeah, we do. It sucks to start off like this, 0-2. You got to get your team rallied together. You got a big-time game Monday at Fort Knox and then a big-time district game at Bethlehem, so no time to waste, no time to hang our heads. We got to get back to the board and keep working on things we need to work on.
Good luck. We'll see you at Bethlehem next week.
Thank you, Hal.
Again, let's go back up to you, John.
Thanks, Hal. We appreciate that. Always appreciate the coach coming out. It's tough when you've got when you come in after a loss, and it's tough to come out. But these coaches do a great job of media and coming out and doing that. So, well, that's going to put a end on this broadcast. We're going to be back around 2:00, and we're going to have this Barstown Central Hardin game. So make sure you are following all of the pages, be it G&G Productions, G&G On Demand. And make sure that you do all of those things. That's going to tell you when we go live. We'll also take a look at what our schedule looks like again during that game so that you know when you can watch live and free. We always want you to come out and enjoy basketball, but if you can't do that, you can join us here, Jamie.
Yeah, or join us while you're in the stands.
Yeah, that happens too.
Get some commentating while you're at it. So.
No, they do that enough. So I want to thank our executive producer today, Matt Smith, back in the trailer. Associate producer is Ben Stallworth. Our camera guys today, Mr. Nathan Allen and Sean Allen. Doing a great job on the microphones. Gracie is handling the socials today. Interviews have been done by Hal B. And did a great job as we're moving some things around, get some cross-training done. And Jamie and I got to work together. We don't get to do that very much.
Not very often, no. But it went smoothly, I think. The comments looked no bad comments in there.
I don't think we made any bad comments. So there's nothing
no
that's going to end.
No bad feedback either.
Nothing going to end in a gate, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that.
Don't want that to happen
We don't want that to happen. So, well, for our crew, we're going to sign off with this one. Join us at 2 o'clock, Barstown Central Hardin. Thank everybody. It's been All-American Plumbing coverage of high school basketball, and it is a G&G production.
This broadcast is a service of G&G Productions. Any rebroadcast or duplication of video or audio material is prohibited without written permission from G&G ownership. Thank you for supporting local high school basketball, a proud production of G&G Productions.